was driving on 999 today, 999 Millersville. I was down to Susquehanna at a meeting, and I had this story in my head, for 4 weeks since I heard about warning signs. And I'm like, yeah, I can't do that. But it kept rolling around in my head. And then it rolled out on paper. It always rolls out on paper on the computer. Usually like 20 pieces of paper for 500 words in 5 minutes. It doesn't work. I'm always over. I'm always messing up. And I'm always determined to come back. So when people tell stories like they told tonight that really made me cry, I know why I'm doing this. Somebody asked me tonight, why are you doing this if it's so hard? And I'm like, I don't know, but I do know why, because I'm a survivor of child sexual abuse. I'm in recovery from alcohol and drugs because of that. I experience 24/7 pain every day, and I know what it's from, and I'm trying to heal from it. And it's really difficult. And I speak because, I speak this with, notes and a podium and PowerPoint. I'm really good, but to speak to you guys without anything to read is really difficult. So as I'm driving on 999 today back toward Lancaster, I'm like, holy crap. This is Story Slam. I'm working the desk back there tonight. I don't have to tell a story, but I'm on the same road that this whole story has been taking place. I was under the influence, deeply under the influence, and visiting a friend who had a farm right across the tracks from the Susquehanna, and I was hanging around her kids, and I shouldn't have been around her kids when I'm under the influence. I'm in recovery now, but this is old. And I decided I needed to get out. I think maybe she asked me to leave, but I'm not sure I want to admit that part. But I left, and I went down 999, and I'm absolutely should not be behind the wheel. And I pass this, I don't pass it actually, I see this huge friggin' sign that says, "Prepare ye the way of the Lord." This is Lancaster County, there's a lot of those signs. I used to take pictures of them, I was so enthralled with them. This scared me, "Prepare ye the way of the Lord." I'm like, no, and I took a left. Because if I kept going, I had to prepare me the way of the Lord. So I took a left. And if you guys know that area, I took a left on Prospect. And I am driving under the influence, and I ignored that sign, and that was really big. And then there were little signs that had curves, like there's a curve. If you know that road, you know what I'm talking about. Curve, ignored it. I'm going, 40 miles an hour. And then there was a really big, I don't know what you call it, 90-degree, whatever. It's like, this is not a curve, this is a direct right-hand turn, make it or keep going straight. And I kept going straight, and I literally flew through the air. I didn't see the signs. I didn't see them. I saw them today, and they're really big. I went back and I looked. I went in the air in my car, and car flipped, and I landed in the middle of cornfield, in the middle of Lancaster County, in the middle of August, when the corn is like really high, my car sunk, I'm upside down, I don't know what to do, I can't get out, the car is smashed, the door was, I couldn't get out. There's corn, actually, I remember this now, there was corn coming in my window. I'm in a cornfield in August in Lancaster County, and then I hear a siren. There was a guy a quarter of a mile away on his front porch, I've met him since, an old man, at least 50, smoking a pipe, not the same that I was doing, smoking a pipe, watching the corn grow is what he told me. And he thought he saw a flying saucer. He called 911 and a lot of emergency cars. I chose, I don't know if I chose, I was under the influence because that's how I escaped. I heard that. That's how I escaped my pain of this childhood sexual abuse. You know, what do they say? Denial's not just a river in Egypt. I denied it all the time. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. It was that bad. And it's taken an effect on me now. So here are these guys using that thing, jaws of life, which I really wasn't sure I wanted to get back into at that time. I was really embarrassed and bruised and bloodied up. And they took me out of the car, and then they put my car in a thing. I had to go and claim it. What I've learned is, you know, you see the first sign, prepare ye the way of the Lord, you might want to acknowledge it. Then you see the curve sign, you see another curve sign, you see another curve sign, plus the signs that say don't drink, you're an alcoholic, don't do drugs, you're an addict. A lot of signs that I ignored. I'm not ignoring them today. And that's why I speak here. Somebody said, why do you speak? Because everybody needs to hear it, because I'm not the only one in this room that knows somebody who's been sexually abused or knows somebody who has a problem with alcohol and drugs. And today, I have. Today. And that's it. That's it. Thanks.